Okay, so now we're recording. So for those of you that are going to see the recording, I'm Lori. I'm your coach for this challenge group. I'm just going to go over a few different websites and things that will help you be successful and get through the next 3 weeks. Hopefully answering questions before we come across them, but it will make us be able to focus on those things when we get to them a lot easier because you'll have some of the foundational stuff. And then I know there's a button for sharing the screen. Sorry. Okay. All right. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not my truck. My husband got me a new computer and he's going to take the Apple one back and has already started modifying the screen. Okay. So the first website I was going to show you is Beachbody On Demand. So this is really similar to what it would look like when you go there. So beachbodyondemand.com. That's where all your workouts and all your information is going to be for your group, for your workout. So this is going to be what you'll go to every single day. This is, you can access it from your phone. There's an app for it, a Beachbody On Demand workout or Beachbody On Demand app. So you can do it from your phone, from your computer. We also have it hooked up on our Apple TV, and it should work with the Fire Stick and like the Roku and all of those devices. Should also have access to it. So like whichever way you get, you know, your media, like it should work for you. So for the workout program, that's like the first thing you need to do is decide like what do you want to do, because a lot of people it's easy to go into that what do I feel like doing today, and then like I said on a previous call, like I would never ever do like leg day because it hurts and it's hard. So that's what's really important, to commit to like a specific program so that you are getting the effectiveness of the plan that they put together for you. So there are a few different ways to do that. So I can talk with people like individually and kind of talk about your goals and like modifications, because everything has modifications. A good place to start if you're new is Clean Week. So Clean Week is just 7 days. And so there's a different workout for each day. And it's really intended for people just getting into a program for the first time in a while or ever. And so it really has a lot of workout moves, and then it has an intensifier. So if a move is like really easy for you and you're not feeling challenged, you can intensify it. Whereas a lot of the other programs have a modifier, so they like take the intensity down. Or like I can't do, I had knee surgery a few years ago, so I can't do high like plyometrics, like jumping and stuff like that. So I modify all of those down, and they have someone in each workout that shows you how to do that. One of the best ways to pick a program, so you guys get access to everything, like every workout program ever made by Beachbody, you get access to, and all the new ones that are coming out. Like you can see right here, Little Obsessed. That's a preview of a workout that's coming out in January called Obsession. And that's going to be an 80-day workout, which is pretty cool.
Wow.
It will help like take out the monotony, you know, like
yeah.
it'll be a little different. Each Monday will always be like upper body, but it will be different. So that's pretty cool. So some ways that one of the ways you can pick is you can filter it based on your fitness level. So you can go to this drop down here and like click on beginner or beginner intermediate, wherever you're at, and select that. It will start giving you what your options are for that. If you're really limited on time, there are ones that are 0 to 30 minutes, which is really cool. Double time is new. It's really cool. It's fun to do if you can have another person commit with you, like a spouse or a friend or a child. I'd say like 7 or older. My 7 and 10-year-olds love it. My 16-year-old won't do it with me, but the workout partner workouts. So it's really fun. I like doing it. My husband is excited to do it with me when he's recovered from his surgery. So yoga retreat is really great. They really take out, a lot of yoga has a spiritual side to it, and they remove that. They turned it into all what's the right word? Like just body movement. And so you're really focusing and learning how the different muscle groups are used. And so I was surprised because I thought I would be bored by it, but it was really great. So yeah, there's a couple different Country Heat. It does say 30 minutes a day for that one, but there's a intro where you learn the moves for each workout. So if you don't already know the moves, it turns it into more like 42 minutes. So things like that, your questions on if you guys have them. There's so anyways, and then the type of workout, cardio, dance, low impact. Like there's size. I don't know if those aren't all 30 minutes. So there's some dance workouts and or you can do it by trainer. If you're familiar with the trainers at all, or you prefer like, female trainers, like just because like some people like Sagi, he's a great trainer, but he really is that like, he's the body beast guy. And he's pretty like, we have to get buff. And so that kind of thing like kind of irritates you, then that's why some people would pick depending on trainer. So that's how
you the ones that like specify like small areas to work out in. Like, what's the best one if you have to work out in like a kind of a smaller area?
That's a really good question. I would do that. I would pick something that didn't have a lot of weights, just because that starts to take up space. But I mean, really any of them, like 21 Day Fix is always a really great one. That one does use light weights. I tell people to go through each workout at least once with no weights so you can get used to the moves. But they really, they'll say, if they're doing they're kind of like side lunges. They're like, just don't go as far if you don't have as far to go. Don't have that be a limiter to you. I mean, really all of them. P90X would not be a good one for that. Or core just because you have to move around quite a bit for those. So anything like T25, 21 Day Fix, Shift Shop. That's the one I'm going to be doing. I haven't done it. I have done some of the workouts, and I met him in April. He's an amazing trainer, so I'm really excited for that. Clean Week, like I said, is kind of my go-to for new people, and then you would pick a different program to start week 2 with. So once you pick one, so say you're going to do 21 Day Fix. You would select it, and then it's going to show you the workout list and your program materials. So here's your workout list. These are all the workouts that you have access to. And then there's some optional ones that you can work in later once you complete it, and you want to mix it up a little bit. If you don't like the music that's in the background, you can do any of them without the music and just play your own music or have nothing, depending on what you would like. But the big thing that is kind of hidden in here is the program materials. This is where they have your Start Here PDF, where they talk about like how to take your measurements. It's just this is exactly what would come in a hard copy that you can order, but I usually don't recommend people to do that because you can access it all already. But this is where your workout calendar is. So it'll show you on day 1 what workout you're doing, and day 2 and day 3 and so on. I know Lisa was asking me about that earlier today. So it shows you exactly what you're going to do each day. That kind of gets you out of that. I don't feel like doing push-ups today, but you just do what's on there. So it kind of takes out some of the emotion. Doubles option. Some of the programs have that, and that's when if you want to start stacking them for like faster results, but I don't recommend people to do that in the first challenge group that they do, like maybe the second month once you're more familiar with the other things, because the last thing we want to do is like overwhelm everybody. So really like the first things that we're doing is starting to get habits down. So getting in the time for a workout, because that's a big struggle for a lot of people, just to have the time or find the time to do it. So working that into your schedule, starting to eliminate foods that aren't as healthy for you, not necessarily like following everything perfectly. Some people can do that. Some people are like all or nothing. They're like, I'm either doing everything 150% or I'm not going to do it at all. And then other people that were more like me, just kind of like baby steps. So seeing that there is good that comes from those small changes is really important. So getting in your workouts, starting to eliminate foods that aren't as healthy, put in foods that are healthier, drinking your Shakeology, and then the accountability, because you have people here that are legitimately like waiting to hear from you for the day. And that's me, because I'm kind of a nerd about that, and I keep track of people. So I will message you guys if you don't check in, but I'll be nice about it. Okay, and then let's see. So like for this one, yeah, there's the start here, which tells you what your workouts are. Each one will have materials for their different meal plans. Almost all the meal plans follow the meal container system. Some of them have it modified differently based on the type of workouts. If it's a more intense workout, it's probably going to have a few more food containers involved in it. So there's documents on here that can help you with that, as far as knowing how many you're going to be eating of each thing. So for the 21-day fix, you basically get put in a calorie target bracket. And what that will do is it will tell you each, so for the $1,200 to $1,499, you get 3 green containers a day, 2 purple containers, 4 red containers, and so on. And so you can track it if you want via paper as you're going through your day, what you're eating. There's a blank one here that you can use if that's how you want to do it. I'll show you another way to track your food though. So you can print these out and use these resources. Pinterest has a ton of them. There are a lot of very creative people that make these things look way cooler than this. I mean, this is still helpful, but they just make it look so pretty and editable on the computer and whatnot. So here, yeah, so all your materials are in here. Your food list, which I have uploaded in our group, tells you all the different foods. So you're definitely not like lacking in foods. You can eat pretty much anything that's not super processed or made with not real food. So they're organized from most healthy to least healthy in each category. So for the yellows, like sweet potatoes are the healthiest thing you can pick from that category. So a lot of people, for me too, I would just pick anything off of them. I wasn't paying attention to where it was on the list, and that's totally okay. But then before I got pregnant this last time, as I was getting more dialed into what I was doing, then I started, I kind of basically cut the list in half and only chose from things from the top part of it, so that I could keep working on dialing in to getting the most nutrients. So you have free foods down here, which is just a lot of spices, obviously water, and I have a lot of great tips I'll share in the group with you on getting in water, because I was not a water person for a long time, and so I was kind of needy, and would have to add lemon juice and stevia and some things like that to make it yummy for me. But yeah, so that's really great. So all your information is going to be in here. So it's really important you guys take a few minutes and read through the different files and just make sure that you have a general idea what's going on, so that when we talk about it, it will make more sense to you. Like I said, each program is going to be slightly different. So here's the eating plan, and it really lays it out step by step how it works, getting the containers, and then I'm here. I can help you put your food plans together, and we're going to talk a lot about prepping and things like that. So sorry, that was kind of long-winded, but that's what I want. I wanted to make sure that you guys understood the Beachbody On Demand. One of the cool things about Beachbody On Demand is that there's a couple other resources on here, and most of them are by Autumn Calabrese. So there is a cooking show on here called Fixate that just came out, which is really cool. So what it is Autumn, who's one of the trainers, and her brother, who's a professional chef. And so they've created a cookbook together, and now they've created this TV show where they go through and they make different recipes. They're all really short, so that's cool, of things that go with these plans. And some of them are really, really, really yummy. So the French toast with strawberry topping is amazing. Banana oat pancakes, I actually really like. My kids like that. But what I wanted to show you in here is it says foundational videos. So when you search by trainer and go to Autumn Calabrese, go to the Fixate, you can go to foundational videos. And here is Containers 101, Pantry Raid, and the meal prep so you're prepped. These are really important videos for you guys to watch because they really, if you're someone like me and you need like the visual and the audio to like really get home like what you're doing and to not be totally freaked out by it all, this is how you can help with that. So watch these videos and they really go over it better than I can as far as like explaining everything perfectly. So it's really great. So use those to your advantage, making sure I didn't miss anything. So I showed you how to log in, the workouts, the materials, and the cooking show. Okay, perfect. The next thing that I want to show you guys is the My Challenge Tracker portal. So all of you should have an email in your email inbox that you signed up your account with. And it will be from the My Challenge Tracker portal. And it will have like a, you've been invited to the Holiday Hustle challenge group by, I think it says my name in there. So you want to open that and set up your account on the My Challenge Tracker. So this is what it will look like. You sign in with your Beachbody login information. So it's the same login information that you use for Beachbody On Demand. So you sign in here. And it will show you if you've been invited to a group, it will show up and you have to accept it. Currently, so this is what mine looks like. So here's the Holiday Hustle. And mine might look a little bit different just because I'm the admin for it. But it's similar to Facebook in that there's like a feed, a group feed that you can go through and see stuff. So you can see things that, like here's my post. This is the pin post. You'll see this every day. Talks a little bit about me and the group. It talks about the Beachbody On Demand videos to watch. Where the meal plans are, things like that. And then as people like log workouts and stuff, it's going to show up. Like Susie logged a workout today. That's awesome. So she walked 1.69 miles. That's cool. So what you guys can do on here, you can use this, you're going to use this to post your shakes and your workouts every day. You're going to use this to check in every day. This is our private group, and the only people in here are the ladies that are doing this with us. So it's a safe place. When you set it up, it's going to ask you like to post to take your before pictures. You can choose for those to not be seen by us though. There's a little selection to do that. So for interacting on the post, you can like posts, you can leave comments on the post. If you want to talk to a specific person, you have to use the @ symbol and then select the person. Great job, Susie. Okay, and then that will show up. So it had things in here like the kickoff call that we're doing right now. Just like that. So there's already a couple posts on here. If you guys aren't already on, go back through and look through them. The other thing that you can do on here, you can see the participants. You can see files. Those are important. Those are things that I've uploaded, and I can add more things in as we need them. I have some pre and post workout snack ideas, some salad ideas, and some helpful nutrition resources. So you can view those, download those. These are just a blank menu plan if you want to use that. Some much more simplified 21-day fix food items. A different way that you can format your grocery list to get all your like items the same. So it makes it easier to go shopping. I do my shopping online. I order from Walmart and then I go do the pickup. So I don't worry about that anymore. But and that's really amazing, but has kept me a little bit out of the loop as far as specifics when it comes to searching for things in the store. So that's really cool. That's kind of the basis of this. You can send messages, you can leave posts. This is where we're going to be interacting. So I will check in with you guys via email or Facebook messages, like personally, but on here, this is where our group is. This is where everything takes place. When you open it up on your phone, maybe I'll wait and I'll do that at the end. Okay, so that's kind of the quick overview of the My Challenge Tracker. You can also open this on your phone too. This is the Team Beachbody website. This is the general main screen of it. What I wanted to show you here is the Beachbody Challenge tab, if you see that. go to challenge contests, and it tells you, because the two things I want to point out for this, any program that you finish, not the clean week, but any of the other ones that you complete, you send in to Beachbody your, before and after pictures, and they ask you some questions about how you feel or how you were motivated or what was difficult, things like that. They ask you questions about it, and then you submit it and they send you a t-shirt. It's pretty cool. So each program has their own t-shirt or tank top that you get just for finishing the program. You don't pay anything for it. You don't pay shipping and handling, like nothing like that. So that's really cool. The other big thing about submitting those challenge information, though, is that they do prizes every single day. And then they give away $1,000 a month. Every year they give away $100,000. And then they have some smaller daily prizes. I think they're like $100 a day or something like that. So it's really cool. There's a lot of coaches on my team and some challengers that have won these in the past. It's really cool. So I really, really, really encourage people to submit their stuff for that. But how that applies to you right now is you can commit right now before you start your program, and that will help kind of keep you on track. They'll send you reminders and things like that, and then you can enter your results when you're done. So that's super cool. Okay, there's an app you can get on your phone called the 21 Day Fix Tracker. I use this even when I'm not using 21 Day Fix, if I'm following a different program, because like I said, the containers are the same. When you go to start your group, on your phone where you have the app, you modify the containers to what you're supposed to be on. And then each day as you're eating stuff, you just select on the boxes and it starts marking them off. So you can keep track all day. It has the water tracking in it, which is really helpful for me. If you are doing 21 Day Fix, it will show you which workout you're doing for that day. If I'm doing Shift Shop but I just want to track my containers, then I just always select the workout button regardless of what it says. So that's really neat. And then it has the great transformation tracker. You can keep all the information on there just before and after your workout. And then it will tell you the overall change, which is really exciting. So a lot of times we don't see the scale change, but we see measurements change, and that's really validating, in addition to like a lot of the other benefits that come from doing this. So those were the big things that I was going to talk to you about. Let me open up my screen here. I'm going to stop sharing. There we go. Okay. So yeah, those were some of the big things I wanted to talk to you about. We're going to be implementing a game board for this group. I will share more with you about that tomorrow. But I'm really excited because the means of doing this game that we're going to put together is we all start at the beginning, and when we do our evening check-ins, you're going to post where you're at on the game board, and everyone that completes the game board will get a prize. So it's not only a raffle for a lucky person. It's if you're committing to yourself and you're hitting your goal, then you're going to be rewarded for it. And we will have a bigger raffle at the end too for everyone who has completed it. So that's a lot of the basic information. Sorry, this was kind of a long ramble, but I hope it's helpful for you. Send me some messages if you want some more things clarified, and we can definitely chat it up in our group. I'm excited to work with you guys, and we will all talk very soon. Bye, ladies.